In Namibia's desert, in a prohibited zone, ruins tell a story of a different world. Located on a hill is Kolmanskop, a German diamond town. A 100 years ago, the infertile desert came to life in southwest Africa. Thousands of diamonds were sieved out of the desert sand, bringing fortune hunters to what was a German colony at that time. Almost overnight, there appeared a small town with modern industrial facilities and the social centre or casino. Imperial German neoclassicism in the African desert. Ghost-like witnesses of a little Germany in southwest Africa. Who lived here? What happened here? Below the sand, floors from America, wooden beams from eastern Germany. Luxury to compensate for a life in the desert. Letters sent home to Germany said as much.
The evening was wonderful. The food with fresh, spiny lobster tails, springbok, mushrooms and asparagus, pancakes with vanilla cream. And this place calls itself Africa.
Kolmanskop, the most splendid of the towns, was the administrative centre of the diamond industry in southwest Africa. At first, water was delivered by boat from Cape Town. It was more expensive than beer and more precious than champagne. Later, springs were found 80 kilometres inland, whereupon pipes were laid to Kolmanskop. The town's meeting place was and is the casino.
Deutschsprechenden bleiben bitte hier im Saal. Herr Helbig will jetzt Ihr Tourguide sein. All English speaking. Please come along with me. We go out to the other side and we're coming back here. Okay, let's go.
Deutschsprachige.
German speakers, stay here. Welcome to Kolmanskop. Restricted area, Sperrgebiet. You read that on the big sign over there. Please don't pick up any stones. Has anyone already picked up stones? Hand them over at the gate. I finish at 12. I'm going to pick them up and sell them in Luderitz Bay. My name is Hartmut Helbig. I was born here. My great-grandparents came here 145 years ago. We still speak German in Namibia. With your help. Thank you. You've paid taxes. I see your worried face.
The region's school choirs come here to practice and sing. The casino's gym and main hall has good acoustics.
You can see the dune in there. It slipped in. It pushed the wall out on the right. Please don't climb in there. The chief storekeeper was in here. He was responsible for materials. Down here at the station, there was a huge warehouse. Everything came from Germany. Every piece of wood and steel, every screw, everything. Let's go down here.
Kommen Sie, wir gehen hier runter.
The national anthem commemorates the long liberation struggle of young Namibia. The country was occupied and plundered by many peoples, by racist South Africa up until 1990, by the German Empire until the First World War. Long before the German soldiers and merchants arrived, the missionaries showed up.
The missionaries saw it sparkling, and they wrote back that they felt they had found heaven on earth. They went through the dunes with their ox carts by night, and the moon was bright. It sparkled everywhere. Their superiors wrote back, "Take care of the lost souls, not of heaven on earth." Thousands crossed the dunes at the time, but nobody saw that there were diamonds lying around.
Shifting sand that buries and covers everything. The notorious dune belt of the Namib Desert. And a train station right in the middle. Tracks were laid in 1905 to transport German soldiers. The local peoples, the Herero and Nama, were rebelling against the German colonial rulers. More than 5,000 prisoners of war died building the railway. The blood price for this line was high. The tracks constantly had to be shoveled clear of sand. The black railway worker, Zacharias Lavala, made a momentous discovery during this work in 1908. He found the first diamond at Grasplatz station, triggering an incredible diamond rush. He himself didn't get anything. The whites were the only beneficiaries. An enthusiastic letter to Germany reported as much.
At first, we didn't even have to dig. We just had to gather them up. Tents appeared, and the black, white, and red flag blew proudly. We were in the camp of the diamond seekers.
To this day, the landscape of the southern Namib is shaped by the sieve piles of those days. At first, anyone, as long as he was white, could buy a prospecting license. But soon, the German colonial society regulated access. The desert strip, measuring 300 kilometers in length and 100 kilometers in width, became Sperrgebiet, a restricted area. The German name has stuck. In the past, many came to the country to look for diamonds. 100 years later, a German biologist is looking for something else in the restricted area. Ingrid Wiesel is researching the rare brown hyena.
Dann können wir nämlich von Kovisbergen einfach.
Ingrid Wiesel and Gino Nolli are discussing their travel plan, which they hope will maximize the chances of finding the brown hyena.
60 machen ziemlich hoch. Grillental, das ist ja hier ungefähr. Und wenn wir ihn da nicht finden, dann weiß ich auch nicht.
Ingrid Wiesel is researching the animal's territorial behavior by fitting them with GPS collars that log their location every hour. The data are downloaded on the plane, allowing her to reconstruct the animal's movement patterns.
We're looking for a hyena called Darwin today. That's a male. We only fitted him with a collar a month ago, but we can't find him. Yesterday we had a hyena called Obelixa. She's on here too. They're all on here with their non-scientific names so I can remember them better. Hopefully we'll find Darwin today. Otherwise we'll have to try again in September.
Ingrid Wiesel's research area is the Sperrgebiet in the southern part of the Namib Desert, an ideal protected area for shy hyenas. They're going to head to the sea first and then make their way inland.
Jetzt gehen wir aber höher auf 3000.
Ja, ja.
The Namib is the oldest desert in the world, a land of extremes, ice-cold winters and boiling hot summers. From here it's 300 kilometres of Atlantic coast to South Africa, and in between, just sand, rocks and diamonds. Experts were needed to mine the precious diamonds. For 25 years, Kolmans was home to several hundred people, engineers, architects, chemists and tradespeople, along with their families. Most of them came from Germany. As long as diamonds were found in the area, the town flourished. When the diamonds were exhausted, the people gradually moved away. The morning mood in the casino. In the past, the diamond barons sat here sipping champagne. Now, Alma Head sells the popular gems to tourists. Diamonds are still being mined in Namibia. They're hard, they even cut glass, and they're particularly pure and valuable. They're responsible for 30% of the country's export income. Alma Head receives stones to the value of several €100,000 every day. Her diamonds are cut and have a certificate. Possessing untreated stones, rough diamonds, the way they come out of the mines, is illegal in Namibia. The idea is to try and stop diamond smuggling and control the diamond trade.
The biggest stone we found in Namibia was 238 carats. It was found in Oranjemund. The stones in Luderitz are much smaller. You get 3 to 4 on a carat, and then it's about the size of a match head, the head of a match. Each stone has got its